Hi Golf Leaguers and welcome back. I hope you've had a good week and I hope you're enjoying the content coming through from myself and Duncan. We're having great fun doing it and we're enjoying the response, so keep all that going. So this is the coaching element of the Golf League videos, and last week hopefully you will remember, and I've enjoyed the video about low point, trying to make sure that the club bottoms out in the right place in order to help you strike the ball consistently. I want to carry on with the theme of kind of like the basics to start with, because I want to give everyone really good foundations and a strong platform to build up when we start getting a little bit more complicated as we go. So as I go through this series, I'm going to start talking about, today I'm going to talk about grip, and then next week I might go to kind of alignment and aim, and then posture the week after, just so we get all that real simple stuff out of the way. You guys can all check that you're good in that area, and then we can move on to some really fun stuff. So, grip, super important, the only part of you to ever be in contact with a golf club, and one of the biggest factors when influencing the way the club face points, which is the biggest factor in influencing the way the ball goes. We have what we call a neutral grip. We could have what we call a very weak grip, or we can have what's called a very strong grip. Now, strong isn't better than weak. Weak isn't worse than strong. Neutral's ideal. Don't forget though, with all this stuff, there's never really a right and wrong. If you feel like you've got one of those grips, strong, weak, or neutral, and the ball goes straight, just leave it. If you hit it straight all the time, just leave it, no problem. However, if you have the weak grip, you will probably see your ball drift off to the right. If you have the strong grip, you may see your ball go to the left. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of why we try to find that neutral grip. Generally, our hands like to fall into a neutral position, okay? So, if we start with a neutral grip, we make a full swing, by the time we get down to this impact position, our hands are likely to still be neutral. And that means the club face still points straight at the target. I'll give you a quick example of what a weak grip could do. Start with a weak grip, make our swing. Hands have fallen back into that neutral position. What that means is I'll lift it up carefully. The club face now points open and to the right, so you could hit it high and right. And of course, a strong grip is likely to do quite the opposite, okay? When you place your left hand on the club first, we want to see two of these knuckles. Left hand grip goes on, 1, 2. Just going to slide my right hand on underneath, bring up to match, and this V and this V will hopefully point up towards my right shoulder. Good chance you've heard people talk about interlocking and overlapping. Now, the reason we'll do this is because you kind of get more connection. You get more connection. How close your hands are together, the more you're in control and the more speed you can actually create. If you imagine trying to swing a club when your hands are like miles apart, you're not going to be creating any real speed there whatsoever. So I would choose interlocking or overlapping based purely on what you feel most comfortable with. And then, to be honest, you start to create quite a good grip there. Final piece of the jigsaw, and not to be overlooked, grip pressure. Nearly every golfer I've ever met holds a golf club too tight. This is so important to the point where somewhere down the line in the golf league, I'm sure I'll create a video all on grip pressure, all right? But just make sure you don't hold it too tight. If you created a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being club's going to fly out of your hands, and 10 being you are holding on so tight you're trying to break the steel inside the grip, try and get it somewhere around 4. Most importantly though, experiment with the grip, hit golf shots, see what shapes the grip is creating, and work out from there the way that works best for you. All that being said, have fun doing it. Get your feedback into us. If you've got any questions, get those questions into us as well. The perfect place to do it is the Facebook page, because you can put it on there, everyone can get a little chat going together, and you never know, your question that you asked might well be one that a lot of other people were thinking. Alright, so you're helping the rest of the Golf League out by getting those questions in on the Facebook feed so everyone can see them. Have fun, and I'll see you next week, Golf League.